What up, family? Getting the news boy that's with Lee. It is 9:05 p.m. 69% on my phone. Trigger Tuesday, May 6, 2025. You know what's worse than a thief, a killer, and a snake? Someone you slept with and confided in and pretty much, gave you a right arm for just to find out they knew more about you than you knew about them. And they was just waiting on you to fall apart or get tired or give up or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about Law-Wanada Joy Jacobson. Now I should have known she was the police because her fucking goddamn name starts with Law, L-A-W. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now I don't mind fucking the police. But at least be honest with yourselves and with me before you trick a nigga out my drawers and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. If all you wanted was good, you know what I mean? Whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Should have just kept it real and shit. Real tough. So you went about it in a sneaky roundabout way. And now, the jig is up. Your reputation is on the line and you're doing the most trying to keep me, from, being the person I was supposed to be in that you are right now. And that's living my fucking best life. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, look, I try not to do weird shit, and I never thought it'd come down to this, because I would have gave you half of my motherfucking queen kingdom or whatever and stuff. But you just wanted it all. And you know the Bible. You're a Jehovah's Witness. You understand what I'm saying? You try to steal my sobriety. You try to steal everything. And you got these people just following me around. We going to 9/11 Mary McNamara's because, the police, they always, want to be up in the nigga business and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out, why me? And why you just don't leave me alone? You understand what I'm saying? If you got what you wanted and, you think you got over and it wasn't even about that, for real, and I was almost perfect in our relationship, you was just waiting for a nigga to goddamn spaz or do something crazy, right? It's like, even when I did that, I tried to look out for you. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever craziness it was and shit. But you was just like a snake, just very patient, cunning, baffling, powerful. And wow, I can't make it up. You understand what I'm saying? I never met no motherfucker like you and shit. Real fucking too. But now I know how you are. I know how you are. I'm hoping you get some help. That's what I'm hoping, because it's a damn shame that, you pick somebody such as myself, a person who was by herself, you understand what I'm saying? Foster child, this, that, and the third, that fucking got it out the mud and made something out of herself when there was nothing and nobody and shit. You understand what I'm saying? You had family, influence, this, that, and the third, or whatever. You want to pick on me? Then you want to ruin my life and shit. You understand what I'm saying? You thought it's funny? You think this shit funny? You don't think God gonna get you and shit? Now I'm trying not to send your ass to hell. But I promise you, to hell I will send thee. And that's the honest God's truth. Because I don't care who what influence or goons or whatever the fuck, they're not gonna be able to say. You do know when the fucking lights come on and you see the roaches, they go in different directions. They don't stick together. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Because they some scary motherfuckers and shit. Real fucking tough. That's you motherfuckers and shit who thinking y'all better and tougher or whatever the fuck and shit. Real niggas stick together in time of crisis. You don't give up on your friends and people who was by your side and shit. All I want to know is you happy, and if so, why don't you just leave me alone? Make that a birthday gift. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Just leave me the fuck alone before I pray you to death and shit. Real fucking talk. I think you got some potential to be a good person and stuff because I was with you, but for the most part, you want to be Oprah and shit. You told me you met Oprah, Wanda. You told me. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody was on that independent, I'm this and I'm that. All the ladies, you understand what I'm saying? INDPNG. You understand? Don't need no motherfucker and shit. Okay. Now she ain't on air no more and shit. And she needs somebody now. And that's Jesus. That's God. That's somebody that's gonna goddamn it always be by your side when ain't nobody and stuff for real. But I forgot. Y'all God. So you can't even goddamn call on God and shit for real. Because you think you God, right? The black woman is God, right? That's what they say. So, if that's the case, it's 9/11. Question is, do you feel lucky? This is the 15. 5 and 1 is what? 6. What's the date? The 6, right? If I was gambling, this is 7. My foster sister, Kimberly Redmond. White people, think about it. One more time. This the 4, color purple. Step the game up. Peace.